gentlemen, I hope you are having a fantastic day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Parker Narenstein, and this is Vehicle Virgins. My boy Alex, he just got this Raptor, but you know what's even cooler than the Raptor? One, the level of off-roading we've done recently, but two, he just got the sickest. I remember when this dropped, I'm good friends with Vorsteiner, and look at these! Look at these wheels on a freaking truck. When they dropped these, I went, I don't have a Raptor, but if somebody does, and that happened to be my friend Alex, people need these wheels. But what Alex did find is kind of this quirky car. Now we've got my boy Hoovie's Garage over here. Oh shoot, you're not my boy?
Yes.
Well, you can be my dad. Oh, very much so. So he is kind of the king and also Taverish of the buying quirky, cheap cars. I shouldn't say quirky because that's Doug's thing. I'm sorry, Doug. But he's here because I like having friends at events that I am about to do, whether it's car purchases or just hanging out. But he also has the knowledge of what we're about to do. So I haven't seen this car yet. And I know very little about this, but what I do know is that Alex said, I've got a two-tone Rolls-Royce that's very affordable. And I went, I love Rolls-Royces. You know what they're not? They're not affordable. But it's a reasonable price because it's a 2000 Silver Seraph, which honestly, I didn't really know what that was. I know about the Phantom, the Ghost, the Wraith, I just don't know what the Silver Seraph is. I was like, the Silver Sheriff? But apparently it's in here somewhere. Let's go find it because this is about to be one of the coolest project cars on the channel. So now I know what you guys are also thinking. Parker, what are you doing? Project car, you've got an ice cream truck. The ice cream truck, it's gonna blow your mind when we're doing, when we complete what we're talking about, but it's gonna take a little bit of time. This is a project car that can be completed really quickly, but, oh dude, that's totally it. Okay, it's easy to spot because it's two-tone. I've always wanted two-tone. It might not be the best color combo, but to me, it is the best color combo. So let's check this thing out right now. I have always wanted a Rolls-Royce. You guys know I've reviewed the Wraith, I've reviewed the Dawn, I've reviewed the new Phantom. The ride quality, the heritage and the history of Rolls-Royce appeals to me. And even though this isn't a new $650,000 Phantom 8, part of that is good because that car, well, I can't afford to lose that much depreciation, but this is already depreciated. So let's take a good look at this. You're like, what are you thinking? I'm crazy, but I'm crazy in a good way, or?
This is brilliant.
This is brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Dude, look at the pinstriping on this thing. Look at the chrome wheel details. Oh my gosh, look at the interior. Oh, that's not how door handles work, it turns out. Oh my God, no way. It's got a two-tone interior and a two-tone exterior. Look at this, oh my, I've never owned a car. You guys know that I had my S-Class, the S550, and I got it off the showroom floor. It was everything I wanted, but not quite all the options. This has a bird's eye maple table in it, and does it have
the reclining seats?
It has reclining seats?
In the middle. Yes.
In the middle.
Yes, one needs to be turned on for it.
Okay, but there are buttons here, and we'll wait for Hoovie to turn on the car. Of course, this is why he's here. He's my friend, and he knows exactly how to do the. How do I?
Switch this right here. Yes.
Oh yeah, and it has a V12, and you bet this is Vehicle Virgins. We're gonna straight pipe this thing instantly. Let's. Oh, yep. What is this? Oh, this is for your feet. You put it here, and that little bit of incline on your feet makes it much more comfortable. Now the new Rolls-Royce Phantom has an automatic one, but the fact that I can take this and no, I have no idea what I could do with that. But it's mobile. It's cool. Let's check out. I'm like so happy right now. Oh my gosh. To me, even though the supercars, really cool supercars, rare ones, cool ones, fast ones, raw ones, that sounded weird. This to me is almost as cool. So what do we got going on here?
But from the nose, it looks like a Bentley Arnage.
That is exactly what it looks like. Same gen?
It's the same assembly line. It's basically the same car.
Interesting.
You got a BMW V12 with these, and of course the iconic grille. But
yeah, we've got. Look at that. It looks like a toaster oven. What does it say on it? Wine me, dine me. Okay, the last part I'll just let you read. I won't say that out loud. But obviously it's a little dusty, but we've got people who can clean it up, do some paint correction, but whew.
Very nice.
This is very nice.
Very nice.
I don't even know how much. But, well, no, I do. He told me, and it's quite reasonable. and I think this is going to be quite a fun car. I know nothing about it other than that it was a two-tone, the year, the model, and I've got some ideas courtesy of me brainstorming with. It's really cool to collaborate with ideas with people instead of borrowing ideas. If you're spitballing ideas off of each other, all of a sudden we've turned this thing mentally into something crazy. It already is crazy. We've got some plans for this thing that can happen quickly. I'm hopefully going to take this home today. I'm not positive. I'm pretty excited right now. So I think you got to fire it up before me. Now, granted, it's not my car yet.
Oh,
so,
nobody opens their door there.
oh my God. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Just smell it.
Look at that Rolls-Royce. And the smell, I got a hint of it, but oh
Just
wow.
take it in the
Oh wow.
aroma.
Just take in that aroma. This is what aromatherapy actually means. Dude, it smells like, because I've never been in a Rolls-Royce of this era, it smells exactly like an older BMW. Which, you know, it's relevant, but this is higher quality leather, and you know, there's a little bit of cracking in the wood, but that's character. Look at this
Patina.
Look, this patina, look at that. Like I've said in some videos in the past, Porsches, they have the ignition on the left side so that when they started classic racing, I don't know what that is, outside of the cars, they would run up. Now, I'd like you to demonstrate the Rolls-Royce version. So you would run up and you'd open the door, but sir, can you, thank you, sir. At the same time as you're pushing the clutch in, here's the clutch emergency brake, and you're putting it in the gear, you put that in, you just slide it right in. Did we just come up with a rally car or a race car Phantom? All the seat controls, instead of, a big complaint I have with a lot of cars is having the seat controls here, because when the door is closed, and Mercedes does a good job of this, Rolls-Royce and car companies are learning, if you're wearing a watch or a bracelet or your wedding ring, it scratches on stuff. So they put it all here, and take a look in the interior. Look at all these switches. I don't know what any of these do. Oh, that's probably the window, the mirror controls. This is the, wow, look at this. Everything is just so easy to put into, I said it was easy. Okay, not quite that easy, but that's the horn. Excuse me, sir, get out of my way. This is so cool. Dude, Alex, you gotta freaking, let me have the camera real quick. If you haven't seen Alex before, he's one of my best friends in the absolute world, and he somehow found this car. I don't know how or why, but I've never felt happier than to, we're about to turn this into it already is the coolest thing, we're gonna make it even cooler. So, dude, fist bump.
Two-tone Rolls-Royce, can't go wrong.
You cannot go wrong with a two-tone Rolls-Royce, even if it's red and black. But the fact that it's red and black, kind of works. One of the coolest parts about this, obviously, is the BMW V12. Now, why is that cool? V12s, because of the high displacement, number of cylinders, they're a very smooth engine. That's why they use them in Rolls-Royces. It's nice and smooth as it accelerates. It's also a prestigious engine. You could have a 6-cylinder, you could make it smooth with a 20-speed gearbox. Not in this generation, but you know what I mean. But let's take a look at this, because it's vehicle versions. Like I was saying, we are straight putting in this thing. Look at this. I've got so much assistance right now. We've got Kuvi. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. Oh, hot. Are you okay? Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. In case you didn't know what a silver strap was, it says right here.
That's just a plastic to cover up the BMW part right here.
Oh, I'm sure that's literally what it is, right?
This is the exact same intake as a BMW V12.
It does look exactly like that. Does it? Is it a similar one to where, I'm guessing, this is an 840, not an 850, but it was similar to that generation?
Yeah, if it was that was an 850, this would be the identical setup for the intake.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
And so all we have, though, is a plastic cover, but that's quite all right.
It makes it pretty reasonable to keep running, actually.
Really?
If it were like a Bentley Rolls-Royce dedicated engine, this would be tough to find, but it's...
What about...
Like my Rolls-Royce had a coil go out for the ignition.
Yeah, BMW
It
part.
was $24.
For a coil
for misfire. It fixed it. Yeah.
Yeah, well that's the BMW way. I had a E9330 and there was popping coil packs left and right.
Yeah.
But that's easy, you can do it yourself, easily.
It looks really tidy in here, Parker.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard for twin turbos, but that's not the goal.
No, it's not leaking.
Yeah?
It's really not bad.
So, as the person who bought, he recently bought the cheapest Rolls-Royce Phantom in the country. If you're not subscribed to Movies Garage, you gotta be, because this right here is, well, it's not a me going, hey, let me get a Movies Garage car. Alex found it. The fact that you're here, this is so in your zone that having you here and talking about it and telling me about it.
I'm super jelly right now.
You're super jelly?
Yes.
I'm super peanut butter and jam. What? All right. Well, be really careful with the hoodie. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, with the serial number.
Oh my god. Look at that. You don't get this anymore. You get serial numbers, you get VIN numbers, but do you get ones that look like they're carved out of silver? No. And if that's plastic, I don't really care. Oh, look, we've got component location. That's so nice. You don't even need the owner's manual. It's so easy for, you know, in general, you wouldn't do it, but we're gonna do it. For access to brake fluid, remove cover.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna get this cleaned up, go over some numbers, and if we can take this thing home, we're gonna take it home. I'll see you in a minute.
So we're gonna go check out a 1 of 3 Hummer. This is an ex-DEA vehicle, and if you look, you can actually see it from anywhere.
Oh, we better call Saul.
You better.
But so wait, what do you mean? You mean that one up there?
You see the small white building over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a car.
Oh. Okay. So the people here have been extraordinarily friendly. The cars here are oh my gosh.
Hello.
It just gets better and better. Look at that. E46 M3. Look at that. I have been briefed on this car and been told, I haven't seen it yet, that it's quite cool. So I'm gonna show you a little hint, a little taste of what this is. And then we might do a full video on it. And by might, I mean, it's gonna have to happen. Oh dear God. Oh my, that's not a Humvee. That's a Humvee Bank Vault DEA. Wow. Wow. You can climb onto the roof. This is subtle.
Yeah.
Is it open?
It's got a water tank.
Oh my gosh.
This would be the ultimate expedition rig for sure.
Dude, this is the ultimate defender.
Right?
Dude, Doug would get a kick out of the quirks and features on this thing. So on normal roofs, you're a bit nervous that you might dent the roof or whatever. This feels like I'm standing on a building right now, which I basically am. I'm kind of afraid of heights, so I'm gonna get down. But look at this blow-off valve. Just kidding, that's probably the exhaust, but close enough. All right, VF, we need to do something there.
So this thing back here,
Yeah.
it's a hydraulic stairs.
Oh my gosh.
Stairs goes down into like a nice little walkway.
Yeah, and can you get onto the roof that way or no?
You get inside of this building.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So it has a giant water tank on the inside. It
Yep.
has a power generator. It has an external shower, so you can take showers in it.
Oh,
You
that's a
gotta
bank vault.
Pull it, pull it, pull it.
Ah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's like an ambulance in here.
So everything in this truck was built by a company that puts together fire engines. And
Yeah, it looks like an ambulance or a fire truck.
Everything in this thing is custom made. Everything's super high quality. Everything in here is metal. There's no plastic anywhere. And
Oh my gosh. Wow. All right, chauffeur, are you ready for the,
Yes,
Do you have any Grey Poupon?
I do not.
Oh, okay, shoot, we can pick some up. So, instead of driving this, I felt like the right thing to do was to let the Rolls-Royce used car expert, which I keep calling him that, and he's like, dude, I've only bought one, but I haven't even technically bought this yet, so I would say you're much more of an expert than I am. But I figured the right way to do this was to sit in the back. And the funniest part is, the first video we ever did together, and kind of the first time we ever met, I was sitting in the back of his C36 AMG. So, let's do it again in a Rolls-Royce, baby.
What is this thing mad about? It's beeping?
My seatbelt, maybe?
No? It is making a hell of a racket. For what reason? Is there a door that's open?
Maybe.
That door? Let's see if the hood's popped. It's not giving any warning messages. That's what's weird.
I'll go ask him real quick.
Turn the car off and back on again. This is the Windows 95 fix. Oh, it's just the chimes just for something. It's a hood?
Stop or no?
The beeping stopped, yeah.
Or did you not?
I did. I did.
Maybe it was
It was something. It was not happy. It's happy now.
Let's go to Chuck E. Cheese's, please.
Oh,
Yes.
or a kid can be a kid.
You would know the catchphrase of Chuck E. Cheese's. Dude, this is so nice. I could actually fall asleep. The fact that this is a 2000 and it rides like this, and there's not too many rattles or creaks at all. That's kind of that. I mean, what do you hear? Some up there?
A little bit the front end, lower control arms or something. Just minor
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean, look, of course, there's going to be little things. But
77,000 miles, which is
that's not terrible for a 2000.
no. I mean, it's high for a Rolls-Royce, but low
That's
for
true.
a 2000. Yes.
Exactly. Like my 2001 M5, I sold with I want to say 138,000 miles on it. I need to buy that car back, guys. As you recommended, don't sell it, and of course I regretted it. But look, there's vanity mirrors. What I don't quite understand, and it was same with the Phantom, is you can't really, like, you got to go like this and like, hey, like, what are we looking at? You really got to look at yourself like at a weird angle. Hello, making sure there's no boogers in my nose.
Sir, do you have a business called Make?
A business? Oh, thank you for reminding
in
me.
here, sir.
Really? Oh. So, thank you for reminding me. iPhone 10. I actually don't really like my iPhone 10. Oh my god. Oh, thank you. You used to call me on my cell phone late night when I need your love.
That's
Movies Garage.
Drake.
Drake? No,
Featuring Drake.
featuring Drake. Oh yes, Drake. Yes, we will use your name in the title. Fantastic. Buying the world's cheapest Rolls-Royce Hoovy's Garage title featuring Drake. Thank you for the suggestion. Okay, bye-bye.
I think it's very
How does
sorted.
it drive? How does it drive? Actually,
I think you're in good shape here.
We're in good shape. No, I'm not in good shape. But how's the car?
It's fine.
It's fine, okay.
All the gauges, they're doing everything they're supposed to be doing. I really don't have any gripes.
Floor it. Oh, wow. Okay, we almost got out accelerated by a Camry that wasn't flooring. But there's no space in the engine to make it faster. It doesn't need to be fast, but what it does need to do potentially, I'm hoping there's time, but there might not be. We're taking this and oh my gosh, no!
Where'd that go?
Oh, Charles, copyrighted music, Steven. That is Rolls-Royce electronics for you. That's awesome, actually. There's nothing to fix severely on it, so I feel like Tavarish would be like,
No, we just start a little fire and then he'll buy it.
okay,
Yeah.
is that my?
Yeah,
That's a
probably
sore
not.
subject, isn't it?
Yeah, probably
that's
not.
Well, on that note, if you're not subscribed to him, he's driving me around. He's been an awesome sport. Some stuff happened that was a tragedy, but everyone was okay. Everything is all good, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, please browse the channel and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next video. Floor it, Steven. Tyler. Jobs.
Brake check.
Brake check. Do they work or no?
Yes. We didn't die.